Students, this is our video 5 for the chapter matrices. In this video, we will discuss some important concepts of properties of matrix multiplication. First property is multiplication is distributive over addition. Here you can see A into B plus C can be written as sum of AB and AC. A is written first, then you have to write down in the right side A first, and AB plus A multiplied by C, then you have to write down A first, then C, because it's a pre-multiplication by A. In the second part, A plus B is post multiplied by C. It means you have to write down C second. A, C, B, C. If you post multiplied by the matrix, then you have to put it second. If you multiply pre-multiplication, then you have to put the matrix first. AB plus AC in the first part. In the second part, it will be written AC plus BC. If you change the place, then property is changed. You have to remember it, pre-multiplication and post-multiplication by the matrix. Now here, second is multiplication of matrices is associative. If A and B and C are suitable matrices, suitable means can be multiplied. It means it is defined already, A, B, C are multiplicable. AB multiplied by C or A multiplied by BC, both will be equal. There is no changing of place take place. That's why they are equal. Third part, that is, if A, B are suitable matrices and lambda is a scalar quantity, then lambda times of product of AB will be equal to lambda times of A multiplied by B is equal to A is multiplied by lambda B. It means in here lambda A means first you have to multiply matrix A by lambda, then you have to multiply by B. In the third part, it is what? When you first you have to multiply lambda by B, then this answer lambda B is multiplied by A. All three parts you will get equal. Next one, existence of multiplicative identity. If a matrix A is Aij is an of order m by n matrix, then I multiplied by A is equal to A multiplied by I. I is the suitable, I is having the suitable order. Multiplication of I and A must be defined. You have to take I as it is defined in multiplication with A. I is the identity matrix. We have studied it in first lecture. What is the identity matrix? Diagonal elements 1, 1, 1. Other than diagonal elements, all elements are 0 in identity matrix. Now come to the next one. That is a product of any matrix and a suitable null matrix is a null matrix means zero matrix. Product of any matrix and a suitable null matrix is a null matrix. When you multiply any matrix by zero matrix, you are getting zero matrix. This zero matrix of order P by M, any matrix of order M by N, when these two are multiplied, it means all the elements of zero matrix are zero. When these are multiplied by A, you are getting again zero matrix. Order of first matrix row and second matrix column, P by N order. And place of A and B can be interchanged. In both cases, you are getting zero matrix. You are getting zero matrix. Any matrix when multiplied by zero matrix, you are getting zero matrix. Next one is powers of a square matrix. A to the power 1 means matrix A only. A square means A multiplied by A. A cube means square of a matrix is multiplied by A. These are used in the case of polynomial in matrix, polynomial of matrix. You will do questions related to such type of cases. Next is matrix polynomial. Again, which I have studied in F part, it is used in G part. If fx is 2x square minus 3x plus 7. Here, this is a polynomial given to you. If A is a square matrix which satisfies this equation, what's the meaning of this? It means when you replace x by matrix A, then what you will get? F of A is equal to 2a square minus 3a plus 7 identity matrix I. I is of order 3. I3 means order 3. Depends on what is the order of A. The important part is the polynomial equation fx is 0. Fx is 0 is said to be satisfied by the matrix A. If and only if when you put A, f of A is equal to 0. It means when you put A at the place of x, then if it is equal to 0, it means I am talking about the 0 matrix, because x is replaced by matrix. Then answer 0 means here it is 0, fx is equal to 0, but in the case of f of A, it is 0 matrix. It is underlined. You will get a matrix. When you put matrix, then answer of right hand side will be matrix. That is 0 matrix, where 0 is a null matrix of order n by n. Now here is a illustration first. Let A is equal to matrix 2, 0, minus 3, 1, 4, 5. It means this is the order of 2 rows, 3 columns, 2 by 3 order matrix. B is a matrix of order 3 by 2. And C is a matrix of order 3 rows, 3 columns, 3 by 2 order. Verify the property. A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. Now left hand side is A into B plus C. It means what? First we have to solve B plus C. Add the matrix B and C. Before adding, you have to check whether the order of B and C are equal or not. Yes, here order of B and C both are equal. So you can add them. After adding, you are getting element 7, 8, 1, 1, 5, 1. At the place of A, you write A. Now A is multiplied by sum of B and C. Here you have to first check whether the multiplication is possible. Yes, first column of the matrix A and column of the second one matrix B plus C. Both are equal. It is 3. It is 3. The 3 and 3. It means order is, multiplication is defined in the given order of the matrix. Now order of the matrix 2 by 2 matrix will be formed. After simplification, you can multiply them. Taking first row, first column, you will get first element minus 1. First row, second column, you will get second element. And second row, first column, you will get first element of the second row. Second row, second column, you will get the second element of the second row. This is the left hand side simplification. Now you have to simplify right hand side. Right hand side, AB means what? Here I can show you. Yes, AB plus AC is written in the right hand side. It means first you have to solve AB, then AC, add them, you will get the right hand side. Now simplify it, multiplying A by B by the same procedure which is told to you. First row, first column, first row, second column, both elements you will get. Then come to the second row. First column, you will get the first element of the second row. Second row, second column, you will get the second element of the second row. Simplify them, you will get the minus 6, minus 4, 19 and 11. AC multiplication is A by C. Multiplication is defined, you can check it and multiply them by the same procedure. It is given to you above. You will get the value 5, 17, 17, 6. AB is minus 6, minus 4, 19, 11 and AC is 5, 17, 17, 6. In the right hand side, you have to add them. Add them. Both are of the same order matrices. You can add them. Add them. You will get what? Corresponding elements are added. Minus 6 plus 5, that is minus 1. Similarly, you will get 13, 36, 17, and left and right both sides are equal in this case. Now illustration second. Find the value of A and B for which the following holds. It means what? Left hand side is equal to right hand side. You have to check it for the values of A and B. First of all, in left hand side, you have to check they are multiplied. So what? Their condition for the multiplication, number of columns of the first matrix and number of rows of the second matrix, both should be equal. 2 and 2. You can see here. Multiply them. You will get what? First row, first column, 2A minus B. 2A minus B. Second row, first column, minus 2A minus 2B is equal to 5 and 4. Corresponding elements are equal because these matrices are equal. Put them equal. 2A minus B equal to 5. Minus 2A minus 2B equal to 5. If matrices are equal, their corresponding elements are equal. You can put them. You will get the value of A equal to 1 and B equal to minus 3. For the illustration 3, if a matrix A is this one and A square is equal to PA. PA means just PA means K times of A. Any scalar multiplication by A. You have to find out the value of P. P is any scalar. First of all, you have to calculate A square from the in left hand side. A multiplied by A. Multiply them. You will get 8 minus 8 minus 8 and 8. And in right hand side, you have to multiply matrix A by P. Each and every element of the matrix A multiplied by P. 2P minus 2P minus 2P and 2P. Now here is written left and right sides are equal. Put them equal. If you put them equal, corresponding elements are equal. If corresponding elements are equal, you can find the value of P. 2P is equal to 8. It means P is equal to 4. You can put minus 2P equal to 8. Again, you are getting what? P is equal to 4. And this is a process to get the values, unknown values. You can do now lot of questions. You can do questions from NCERT, PDF NCERT you can download and do questions from NCERT exercises. Thank you very much.